Oh, Canada, Canada, Canada. I haven't done race in Canada, any single race, other than an offline race I did just minutes before this race. Before that, the last time I did any race in Canada was in F1 2021, in June 2022, before that month-long trip. And yeah, in that period of time, I have just only made a few laps in time trials because I was going to have a Ragnar training session, but I couldn't have one. I couldn't go there. They didn't allow me to enter the race. But later on it got fixed, but it was just too late. And I also practiced in time trials for an Elite Racing League race in Canada for Season 6, but unfortunately I couldn't participate in that race because I was outside of my house. But now it's time for the Canadian race. For the first time in 15 months, I have a race in Canada. Hope I don't exceed the track limits like 30 times because on time trials between turns 3 and 4, yeah, I just exceeded track limits a lot of times, and I'm a little bit scared. I don't want to have 15 seconds of penalties accumulated just because I exceeded the track limits on those corners. So we can now prevent that thing, and let's just drive a little bit careful. Yeah, I'm now leaving the garage and having the first out lap of the session. Hope we get a decent qualifying. I have practiced enough, so yeah, I think it'll be a little bit decent. So yeah, let's just heat up our tires and hope we get at least a validated lap time. Okay, so on my first flying lap of this session, fortunately I didn't cut any corners and didn't invalidate my lap, and getting to the final chicane I didn't cut the corner, so I just crossed the line and set a lap time of 1 minute 10.671, which wasn't a satisfied lap time for me, of course, but still it brought me all the way up to second place, just like half a tenth slower than Fer Tapia, who is on provisional position, and we're seeing that he is on Sky, THR's rival team, and well, we have way more motivation to win the race, and it is to beat the Sky driver. We are THR and we need to beat the Sky driver. And on my second flying lap, unfortunately, I cut the corner and invalidated my lap time. Still, I decided to complete my lap time, and despite being way slower than the one I did, the reason is because I was doing with used soft tires, the same ones I did in the first flying. Well, remember I chose the balanced set of tire location. Well, I wouldn't say remember because I haven't tell you that I have done that thing, or maybe you will have remembered just by seeing the tires I had. That I have 3 sets of soft tires available for these 2 sessions, and I'm just going to use 2 in qualifying, and I'm saving 1 for the race, and I'm doing 3 laps, and 2 of them will be on the same sets. And so yeah, I decided to just finish the lap time, and despite being way slower, I decided to just finish it. And well, here is on my in lap. Let's go to the pit lane and hope we don't invalidate our lap time in the third and final flying lap of this session, and hope we can get at least into the front row. Okay, so we are now beginning our third and final flying lap of this session. Exiting turn 2, unfortunately I just lost like 400ths of a second now into these corners. I just ran wide and just cut the corner, and yeah, qualifying is now over for me. I validated the lap time and qualifying is over. Yeah, I decided to retire because I would waste more time if I just go straight to the pit lane, and so I decided to retire from it. We're seeing that Rodri Bala is in second place, Fred Tapia is in third place, and myself is in fourth place. Maybe it will change because Fred is about to set a lap time, although I saw its real lights are blinking. I don't think he'll complete a lap time. Yeah, he's going to the pit lane. So Pena is on pole position with the lap time of 1 minute 10.048, I think so. So that lap time I did, the first one, it was just so decent that I got into fourth place. So yeah, it was a decent one. Here is the entire qualifying results. Perdex 7 is in 5th, Johnny is in 6th, Sky is 7th, 8th, Memicus is in 8th, but I don't know who is a Sky driver that is in 7th. But yeah, we are now heading into the qualifying results. I know that Godly is in last place, and yeah. Let's see who was the one who qualified in 7th, and we're seeing that Michaelos qualified 7th, and Abdov the boss qualified 9th place, Christian Rivera in 10th, Papi in 11th, Bernie in 12th, and the League Champions Advance owner, Heberic in 30th. McQueen is in 14th, and I think there were just 15 runners, and the one that was in 15th is Godly. Let me see. Yeah, it was just like 15 drivers, so yeah, I think Godly was in 15. So let's now head into the pre-race strategy. So here it is, the pre-race strategy. The default strategy was a hard medium, but I decided to change to a reverse strategy, a medium hard. That change I've done right before the race started. I lowered the fuel down to 51 kilograms. Just about to be in the underfuel zone. I didn't have much confidence. I wanted to go safe, just in case there's a safety car, and also I wasn't having much confidence about the fuel conservation I'm having. And well, to be honest, the medium hard strategy, it's not going to be the confirmed one. I'm just going to start with mediums, and well, depending on the situations, on the circumstances, let's see if we are going to stick with that strategy we've chosen, or we are going to box for mediums and then two softs. In other words, a medium soft strategy. So now let's get straight into the race. Okay, so now we are about to begin for the first time an online race in Canada since F1 2021, and we are on the way for the very first Canadian race in any league race I have done. And we are into turn 1, and we overtake Fred Tapia, and we are up into P3, and we are having wheel-to-wheel fight with Fred Tapia. I decided to deploy all my ERS, and we maintain P3, but Fred Tapia has other opinions, and he overtook me, and we dropped down to P4. That is not a good start, but yeah, let's just maintain our P4 for now, or maybe we can overtake here, I don't know, but let's just conserve our tires just in case it is necessary. Let's see how much they destroy the tires, and we're seeing that Pena and Rodríguez Bala are going to fight for the race lead, and I think Rodríguez Bala has overtaken Pena, and he's all the way up to the race lead. So for us, let's just maintain P4, or maybe we can overtake Fred Tapia, and he thinks that I'm about to overtake him, but I don't have much straight line speed, and I decided to just stay in 4th place. And we're seeing that Pena and Rodríguez Bala are wheel for the race lead. Yeah. And now we are in lap 2, and we are seeing that Pena is almost. I don't know, maybe I was just overreacted, but yeah, let's just let's not make a lot of a lot of noise. I mean, and we just set the fastest sector 1, and maybe we can overtake for Tapia. I don't know, but let's see. Then on the very next lap, when DRS is now enabled, we are seeing that we have chances to get up into P3, but the reason is because Pena has dropped down to P3, and also we are now in P3 technically because he has a 3-second time penalty and he's less than 3 seconds ahead of me. Still, I did want to overtake him on track, and well, I've done it. Heading to the final chicane, I'm now up into P3 on track. I didn't cut the corner, so I did a good overtake, and also I have DRS still, and we set the fastest sector 3. For Tapia for now has the fastest lap, beginning lap 4, but still, let's just see if we can get his DRS. We are 1.2 seconds behind him. Maybe we can get a little bit fast and maybe get to 10. Well, in reality, I don't think we will get DRS because the gap has now increased all the way up to 1.4 seconds. The good news is that Pena may not have DRS in the big straight, but I'm doubting it because he had DRS on that previous mini straight, and now he has DRS once again. Hope I don't get overtaken, and we're seeing that I just run a little bit wide into the hairpin, but still I'm just thinking that I won't get overtaken by Pena. Yeah, he's too far away. So yeah, let's just chill in and hope we can maintain our P3 while I am just kinda managing my tires, and also being a little bit careful with the track limits. But we're seeing that Pena, he is very close with me, and he overtook me into turn 1. I defended that place, and we're seeing that Tapia and Rosvara have both made contact, and they have anchored, and we are up into the race lead, and that is just very good news for us. And yes, we've done it. We are now leading the race. Let's just maintain our race lead. Alright, so we now begin lap 6. Bert has boxed as well as Rodisvala, and we are now into turn 2, still in the race, and the safety car got deployed. I don't know why was the reason it got deployed. Well, there were no DNFs. I think someone has damaged their front wing so much that they deployed the safety car. I don't know, but we are now boxing for hards, and this is going to be a big gamble. We're going for hards for 29 laps until the end of the race. 29 laps, and I'm not having much confidence if these hards are going to get until the end of the race with high performance without getting to the tire cliff, or not even reaching to the end. Literally, I might have a puncture because of an excessive tire wear. I don't know, but let's gamble it, and also let's just manage our tires just in case there's no safety car after this one. Now we are boxing for hard tires, and well, I'm hoping that that gamble pays off. Now we are heading into the box. Now they're changing the tires. Now they have pit stop time of 2.2 seconds. Very good pit stop. Now exiting the pit lane, and we're seeing that we dropped down to P6, I think so. Maybe down to P7, I don't know. Maybe we can overtake Bernie, and we have done it. We have overtaken Bernie, and yeah, we are, well, at least we got down to P6 and not down to P7. Well, let's just wait until the safety car ends. Meanwhile, let's just manage our tires and heat up a little bit during that bunched up field. So yeah, hope that tire isn't that excessive in order to to box for another time. Hope we can maintain these hearts until the end of the race. The safety car ends at the end of lap 9, and unfortunately our tires aren't yet into the optimal temperature. Hope we get a good 26 laps of this stint. Hope these tires don't get to the tire cliff, not even get into the puncture territory. And now we are racing once again into lap 10, and we are just managing our tires. Hope we overtake Christian Rivera when DRS gets enabled on lap 12. And now exiting turn 5, I think so. Rivera has spun and crashed into a wall, I think. And so the virtual safety car got deployed, and racing has stopped once again. And we're just going slowly into the circuit. And the virtual safety car now has been converted all the way to a full course safety car. Despite that, it will make our tires work less, and thus we have less tire wear. But that does also mean that there would be drivers that will box for hearts. So let's just be careful, and let's just watch them. I don't know. Let's just watch out for them. That's the word I wanted to say. So yeah, let's just see if they are going to pit. First up, has boxed as well as Bappy, and I am seeing that also the Mercedes driver has also boxed. So that means that we are up in P2. Memekes is leading the race. It is a 1-2 for Alpine, and well, let's just catch the safety car and hope that the safety car relaunch gets an advantage for me. Hope that Memekes gets a good relaunch as well as me in order to make a 1-2 for Alpine. The safety car ends at the end of lap 13, and well, we're hoping that Memekes does get a good relaunch as well as me in order to maintain our 1-2 for Alpine. Although it'll be very probable that we maintain these positions because Bernie, I would say, is in third place, just right behind us. So yeah, I have confidence that he won't overtake us. He's very slow, and also he has a 3-second time penalty. And now we're racing once again, and into turn 1. We are now maintaining our P2, and into turn 2 we do as well. And now we are heading into turn 3 and 4, turns 3 and 4 I mean, and we don't cut corners and we maintain P2. Hope that Memekes is less than a second ahead of me in order to get his DRS and maintain a 1-2. I don't know, maybe we should swap positions, I don't know, maybe not, maybe he'll box once again, I don't know, but for now let's just manage our hard tires and maintain P2. But now we are about to begin lap 15, and we're seeing that Rodrigo Bala is right behind us, and into turn 1 he overtook me, and we dropped down to P3, and he also tried to overtake Memekes and get up into the race lead. That is just unfortunate for us, and Memekes is in danger of being overtaken by Rodrigo Bala, but he cut the corner and he is down to P2. I decided to overtake Memekes, but he almost squeezes me into the wall, and I couldn't overtake my teammate, and I wanted to overtake him, and I decided to deploy all of my ARS just like the Alpines in real life. We fight wheel to wheel, well, I don't think it is the Alpines in real life. I think so. They will crash instead of properly fighting, and Memekes doesn't do much effort to defend his second place, and we are still in P3. I don't know how. I decided to deploy much more ERS, and we maintain P2. That it is now P1 because Rodrigo Bala has a 3-second time penalty and he is less than 3 seconds. And well, despite my close about to overtake me, he would be still in like lower places. I would still be leading the race because my clock has 6 seconds of penalties accumulated, but I might lose the race lead because Rodisbala may be faster than me, and now I lost the lead because he is now well, he almost is more than 3 seconds ahead of me. Now he is, and I've dropped down to P2. Meanwhile, for Michaelos, let's just maintain our P3 on track, but it is now P2 because of Michaelos' penalty. Let's just maintain that place and let's not do a lot of effort to overtake him, because remember that we need to manage our tires until the end of the race. And well, just start to see if, wait a second, I think he should box. He's on medium tires as well as Rodisbala. They should box. So yeah, in reality I shouldn't fight them, because instead I would just be on the race lead because they would box their mediums, and I doubt that they would get until the end of the race with those tires. And they are I decided to not overtake him, and instead I'm just giving privileges to the tires. And now we begin lap 17, and yeah, we're seeing that Rodisbala has another 3-second time penalty, so that brought me back to the race lead with the penalties being applied, and the safety car got deployed for the 3rd time in this race. And this time, because we're now halfway through the race, we're going to box for mediums. We're going to box. Yeah. All of this tire management with the hard tires are being wasted because of this safety car halfway through the race, and also the engineer recommended me to box for mediums, so I said to go for it, and let's just box for these tires. After that, let's just catch the field and heat up our tires. And well, I shouldn't have said that thing, because that's the thing we always do in every single safety car. So why would I say that thing? Now we are on the big straight and we are about to enter the pit lane. I don't mind that these drivers are going to pit. Now they are, and hope we can jump Michaelos, but he has a drive-through penalty. That is just very terrible for him. And to make things worse, my teammate is also going to box on this same lap, so we double stack him and we jumped Michaelos. So despite being down to P3, if it wasn't because of Papi overtaking us, we will be up into P2, but still it doesn't matter a lot, because Papi, I think he didn't box and he's on soft tires, so he will get a difficult time. Also John is on hard tires, and I think he stay out as well. Wait a second, I jumped Rodisbala and Michaelos, so that means that I've jumped this driver. You cannot do this to me. And what the hell is happening? What the hell? I don't know what's happening. I decided to re-overtake Rodisbala because he was outside of the track, and I decided to take advantage of it because the game won't consider it illegal. I decided to check when John boxed, and we're seeing that he boxed at the beginning of the race, and I think he's still on this set of hearts. Meanwhile for Papi, yeah, I'm sure that he will box for another time because he's on soft, and we are just halfway through the race. And also he has a 3-second time penalty, so that means that applying the penalties, we are up into B2. So yeah, we don't have to worry about these two drivers. All we need to worry is Rodisbala. Maybe he is just gambling that there would be another safety car. We're seeing that John has let Papi pass him, and he re-overtook Papi, but I don't know what's happening. They're switching places. I don't know what's happening, and we're seeing that John wants to trying to get back into the lead, but that is just unexplainable. There is some controversy during this safety car. I don't know what's happening, but it is going to be a little bit controversial, but as long as they don't send messages about that safety car controversy, we're fine. The safety car ends at the end of lap 20, and hope we get a good relaunch. Our tires are just barely up to the maximum, the optimal temperature. Now we are about to begin to race once again, and we are beginning lap 21, and we are going to have 15 laps of racing left. But Rorisbala has got a better relaunch, but I don't know, maybe it should be any league overtake, but Bappy and John have spawned, and we're up once again to the race lead, but that won't last long, because Rorisbala, oh boy, what the hell happened? I think he just made contact with me, and, well, because of that, he decided to let me pass him and the virtual safety car. Oh, it's all over again. The end of the first safety car and the beginning of the second safety car. It's all over again. But in this time, it is the end of the third safety car and the beginning of the fourth and last safety car. And why am I sure that this is going to be the last safety car? By experience. In all of these 50% race distance races, I never have more than 4 safety cars. Well, at least in this game. I think it is because 4 safety cars. It is the limit of the safety cars we can have in the 50% race distance races. So yeah, that's why I am sure that this is going to be the last safety car, because it is. We have reached the limit, the safety car limit, the amount limit. I don't know, what am I saying? I just forgot what is the correct way to say that thing. I don't know, maybe those words I said previously were actually right, but now we are behind the safety car, and let's just heat up our tires. Well, let's just maintain at these temperatures. We are staying out, and well, hope we get a good relaunch on this time. So let's just maintain our this level of temperature these tires. Yeah, I think I have just gotten terribly with this audio recording, but I'm not counting it. I don't have much time to do this thing. Well, I just have time, but I don't want to just cut that thing and redo once again. Yeah, let's just get until the end of the safety car. Okay, so the safety car ends at the end of lap 23, and I am the one who is in charge to relaunch the safety car. I decided to go as fast as possible and get a good exit in the final chicane, and once again it is a 1-2-4 Alpine, but in this time I am the one who is leading instead of Memekas, but not anymore because Pena has overtaken him and he is up into second place, but Memekas has recovered his P2, and we have 12 laps of racing once again. Hope I can maintain my race lead, and for the first time since Elite Racing League Season 5 in Mexico, win a race. Adebar retired from the race, but because we have reached the limit amount of safety cars, we don't get triggered the safety car. Hope we get this careful and we don't spin. For now, let's just maintain our race lead, but we're seeing that Pena has overtaken Memekas and he's up into second place. I might be in danger. Maybe he'll be way faster than me, but still he has a 3-second time penalty, so it'll be a hard time to get back to the race lead. Yeah, let's just maintain our race lead, but it is not going to last long. Pena has now been reduced the gap between myself and him all the way down to 4 tenths of a second, and now we are on lap 25, and we are seeing that Pena is now getting further, closer and closer with me, dangerously close, so close that he might overtake me in the very next lap, or maybe in the same lap, but in the big straight. Maybe he will overtake me. Now, I don't know. No, he won't. He won't overtake me immediately here because the gap is just 0.4 seconds. Now 0.3. Maybe he'll overtake me in the hairpin. I don't know, but let's just maintain our race lead. We don't have to worry about tire wear anymore. Neither the fuel, neither the ERS, because we are now about to end lap 25, and thus it'll be 10 laps to go. But Benna is going to overtake me, and into the big straight I decided to deploy much more ERS than I should deploy, and into the final chicane. Hope I don't touch the wall of champions. Almost touched that thing. I think I have touched, but I hadn't done any damages with the car. But now we are 10 laps to go. The ERS is now enabled. Rodriguez sets the fastest lap of the race, but Pena is about to overtake me, and he is dangerously close. And also he has DRS. He is less than a second behind me. Of course, Bernie has retired from the race. Now we are 12 runners, and now it is his time to overtake me, and he is 3/10 behind me. Now he is getting closer and closer with me. I decided to just maintain. I just got a track limit warning. I'm having the pressure, and I'm just saying I am under the pressure, and into the hairpin. Fortunately, Pena didn't rear-ended me, so that's just clean fighting, and we are seeing that Pena is trying to overtake me. He is overtaking me in the big straight, and he is done it. And unfortunately, I won't have DRS on that start-finish straight because there is no DRS detection zone. Instead, it is just the continuation of the DRS zone from the big straight. Now we are 9 laps to go. Hope he doesn't get the gap all the way up to more than 3 seconds ahead of me, because he has a 3-second time penalty. So, or one, or he is less than 3 seconds ahead of me, or two, he has a 6-second time penalty. Well, 6 seconds of penalties accumulated in order to have to just go and be just no, I just messed it up. I just wanted to say that the first option is that he needs to be more than 3 seconds ahead of me in order to win the race. And also, if he gets another 3-second time penalty, he needs to get the gap all the way up to more than 6 seconds in order to win the race. And he's going to do that thing. He's trying to be careful, and he is not going to get another 3-second time penalty, and well, that might be the chances for the race win to be over. But he has another 3-second time penalty. He cut the final corner. Well, the final chicane, I don't know if he cut the penultimate one or the final one, I don't know, but the thing is that he has now a 6-second time penalty. Well, another 3 seconds, but now he has 6 seconds of penalties accumulated, and that means that he needs to be more than 6 seconds ahead of me in order to maintain his race lead. I try to be in that gap less than 6 seconds in order to get promoted to the race win. But also remember, Vertapia isn't soft. He might push a lot, I don't know, but it wasn't much of a threat for me for now, because the gap, it isn't just closing and closing. He has been fighting with Rodriguez, but we're seeing that Rodriguez has dropped down the order. Yeah, he's outside of the top 5. It is a McLaren 3-4. Rodriguez has left the session, and Memekis is all the way up into P5. That will be P4 because of Berdex 7 6-second time penalty. Memekis has a 3, so yeah, 6 minus 3 is 3, and Berdex 7 needs to be more than 3 seconds ahead of Memekis in order to maintain his 4th place. Yeah, let's just maintain that gap with Penna in order to win the race. Now we are ending lap 32 and we are now 3 laps to go. Unfortunately, the gap between Penna and myself is now all the way up to 5.3 seconds. And also, Verstappen has caught me, so that is just terrible situation. I'm just getting pressurized and into turn 3, I just ran wide and I just got the corner. I'm making now mistakes, that is just terrible. I'm now getting pressurized and Verstappen has now been in the DRS zone. I ran wide into turn 6 I think, and now he has a lot of DRS, and now the gap is all the way down to 0.4 seconds, and despite being still in the race lead, I don't think that will last long. Penna will be more than 6 seconds ahead of me, and Verstappen will have DRS and into the hairpin. He might overtake me. I need to deploy all of my ERS, but unfortunately that won't be enough. And well, hope this happens, the miracle, and it won't happen. Verstappen overtakes me easily and into the final chicane. He is now 0.4 seconds ahead of me, and also I just lost P2 as well, because now Penna is more than 6 seconds ahead of me, unless he has another 3-second time penalty, which means that he'll get 9 seconds of penalties accumulated. Yeah, I'll finish P3. That is just a terrible thing. Verstappen was on soft tires and I just dropped down the pace. I think I got pressurized. I was under the pressure and the pressure got me, and yeah, I just made a lot of mistakes. And we are now in the penultimate lap, and unfortunately I don't think I can overtake Verstappen. I don't know, maybe he won't get the DRS and I'll have, and yeah, hope we can overtake him. I don't know, maybe these minions won't allow me. Now we have turned on our DRS, and now we're heading into the final chicane. Now the gap has dropped down to 0.4 seconds, and now we are about to begin the final lap of the race. And now the gap has gone up to 0.5 seconds. The final lap has begun, and into turn 1 we are seeing that maybe we won't get the race win now, because Penna has another 3-second time penalty. Now he has 9 seconds of penalties accumulated, and he is less than 9 seconds ahead of me. And well, the only thing I lose P2 it is if I just get a 3-second time penalty, or if I spawn, or maybe if I just get terribly into the hairpin. And unfortunately I couldn't catch Verstappen. Yeah, I got too pressurized, and yeah, Verstappen, if you wanted me to pressurize me, good job, you did it, because you are about to win the race. And meanwhile for us, we're going to finish second place. To make things worse, Membekes won't finish third because he has 6 seconds of penalties accumulated, and well, he'll drop down to P4 I think, because Christian Rivera doesn't have penalties. And Penna crosses the line in first place, but he won't win the race. Instead, Verstappen wins the race. And for us, we finished second place. Penna got demoted down to third, and Memekes crosses the line on track in fourth place, but he got demoted down to fifth because Christian Rivera didn't have penalties and Memekes did. And Christian Rivera finishes fourth place, and Goldry finishes 6th, Perdek 7 in 7th, John in 8th, Heferic in 9th, Papi in 10th, and Michaelos in 11th place. So yeah, I have told the race results, maybe not, because Heferic, Papi and Michaelos are the ones who are yet to finish the race. And Heferic crosses the line in 9th place, Papi is about to cross the line in 10th, he crosses, and yeah, that Mercedes driver finished last place and was the only driver who finished the race and did not score points. For us, it is just a little bit of a frustrating race. We finished P2, but we could have the win. We could have won the race, but it is what it is. We're seeing that Pertapia gets his second win of the season. He still leads the championship, obviously, and for us, we jumped all the way up into third place. Godly is in second place in the championship, and well, what a race! Still, it was a good race for me. Even though I haven't done any race in Canada since 15 months. And there you have it, guys. I have told the race results. If you want to see them a little bit more in detail, here is. But I have told the results. You can pause it if you want to see it for more minutes. But for us, that'll be the end of this video. Hope you have enjoyed that, and see you guys in the very next race. Goodbye.